Hey there everybody, Clyfton Clowers here, and welcome to my first video ever here on YouTube. And it's going to be a Let's Play, and we're going to be playing Lord of the Rings Online. Lord of the Rings Online. And I'm going to be making a new character for this stream here. I've been playing for quite a while. I guess it's been about 12 years since the beta I've been playing, and I usually get the 12-year gift boxes when I create a new character. If you want to check out real quick what I've got going on, if I exit here, you'll see I've got a champion I've been playing a lot lately. I've got a hunter, looks pretty cool. I've got some other characters that I just, like don't even play. But for this series here, we're going to make a new character. We're going to make a Rune Keeper, which is something that's really cool. I haven't played in a long time. We're going to check that out and see what it's like. Let's see. I think there's only certain classes. Hobbit cannot be one. An elf and a dwarf are the only ones. What do you guys think? Elf or dwarf? Dwarfs are fun because they're short and fat. Elves are skinny little things. Let's do a dwarf. Let's screw it. Yeah, looks cool. Where do we go to? I guess that's it. All right, there we go. Clyfton Clowers. We can't put it on the capital. No, we cannot. All right. And where should we be from? The Blue Mountains. A Red Lune. So there's different starting areas, and I think depending on where you pick here, well, maybe it's your race that chooses where the starting area begins, but I think what we're going to end up doing is we're going to end up starting in the a Red Lune area, which is like Thorin's Gate and all that fun stuff. Celandim, for those of you that have played before. It's an okay area. I'm not that big of a fan of it, but whatever, that's where we're gonna start. I guess this is all arbitrary. You are from Ered Mithrin, the Grey Mountains, the chief of which is Mount Gungabad, from whence Durin the Deadless, the first father of the dwarves. Your kindred returned to the mountains after the dragons perished, so that's kind of cool. The Lonely Mountain, where Smaug the Golden made his lair until Thorin reclaimed it for his people. That's pretty cool too. Let's go with Grey Mountains, and let's just randomize our head. I'm not gonna get too into it about what I look like. Most of the time you play, you look at the back of your head anyway. He looks old. He's weird looking. I don't like that. It's like the same thing over and over again. There's shorter dreadlocks. That's kind of cool. That'll work. It don't matter. None of this matters. Alright, so we got our name, Clyfton Clowers. Hopefully nobody have taken it. Let's create the character, and look at that. We have a level 1 Rune Keeper. It's going to be really awesome. If anybody's wondering, I am playing on Cricket Hollow server. I do have other characters that are in kinships. I don't know. I guess we'll join the kinship later. As of right now, I know you can't do it while you're in the starting area, so we're just going to wait on that. But let's quit wasting time here. Let's enter Middle Earth. As the loading screen continues, let me take a quick drink here. All right, and we're in. We are in. So I am playing on a 4K monitor. Oh my goodness. Stop. I know, I get it. All right. I am playing on a 4K monitor, so you have to turn your UI settings up if anybody's done this before, so that way your bar at the bottom is reasonable. You can see it. You can see your mini map. You can see your quest guide. All that fun stuff. And we'll mess with other settings as they come about. We're going to want to... Good God. I want to change this. Because I can't see that at all. Yeah, that's right. It's an option. Control O to bring up the option panel here. It's going to be kind of boring here. Let's go to the chat window. Let's turn our opacity back so we can read it. Makes things a lot easier to read. That's cool. That's all cool. There's our attunement panel. Let's move that down here. Let's move our progress drag bar somewhere else. Our alerts need to go reasonable. End travel needs to be reasonable. Quest tracker needs to be reasonable. Move our frame rate notifier. Item wear, I like that over here. Yeah, we'll worry about that later. There's our vitals, our skirmish soldier. Say that. We'll just throw that somewhere until we need it. And we want to loot roll zone. Let's move that reasonable. Not sure what this is all about, but we'll figure we'll just put that in the middle until we need it. If you hit Control/, which is the one above the enter key, that's how you bring up all these different ways to move the user interface around. It's kind of nice to be able to do that. So here we are, a beautiful cold day at Thorin's Gate. And looks like we are going to need to talk to this guy, Nas. So let's go talk to Nas and see what he has to say. It's always fun moving this stuff around. First time you play. Here we are as Dwalin bids, standing amongst the party of elves who arrived when we did. But now what? Who should we talk to? That fellow over there, that dark-haired one, looks to be the leader of this company. Dwalin sent us here to find out why they are here, and if we may be assistance to them. Go on, speak with the tall fellow. Do you think he speaks common tongue? So we need to talk to Eladin, son of Elrond. And, yep, we get all this. There he is, Eladin. Here's another player. Oh, see, here we go. Control/, and we need to move opponent vitals. Let's get that squared away. Alright, Eladin.
It is interesting that the dwarves arrived when we did, though we came for different
Hail,
purposes.
friend. I was not aware that Dwalin, a former guest of my father, had come hither as well. Perhaps the two quests are not unrelated. I and my brother Elor, I can't ever say these names, it's ridiculous. The E's, we'll call them the E's. Hey, E. How's it going? Elother, whatever, E2, have come to investigate a dream my father had. Evil stirs, or will it, if we are too late. If you've been to the area more recently than we, it may be long years since these elves, were here in Eladon, their ruined home of old. Perhaps you can help us with your knowledge of these halls. So we're going to finish our first quest. This is our first quest we're going to get done, and we get to choose one of these awesome awards. Now, as a rune keeper, I think I can only wear light armor, which it is what it is. Right now, all I have is this cloth robe and a rune stone, which is the only form of damage I can provide. I have to use a rune stone. I can't use a sword. I can't use a halberd or two-handed axe, any of that fun stuff. I use these rune stones. So right now for this quest, we're going to take this light armor item here, the tattered dwarf-made cloth short robe.
Will you lend me your ear?
All
My
right.
father is great among the wise, and his
And,
dreams and foretellings
yeah,
do
his
not
dreams
often
are
stray from the
important.
mark.
Here's a little clue. I'm not going to read all that. I'm no riddle master, but some of the elves of my company have skill in sorting such things. Come, let us speak with the riddle masters, Marathon and Doralas. For Doralas, Betas, come here. Hopefully they know where to start looking. So we need to seek these two guys out. We get some cool gloves. We're going to accept that. And we're going to move about. Now let's check our inventory. Oh, and I have to go through all this again. Okay. Well, we may cut the bag. Bag reordering out. We'll see. That's always fun. Edit mode. Let's move all these into one. I like to have 3 bags. So you can do this. You go to this little edit mode. I just learned this actually not that long ago. It's kind of cool. You go to edit mode here, and you can drag rows of 5 into different bags. For example, we're going to do this. We'll move these down here. So I like to have a bag, bag number 1, that's going to keep all my important stuff. So that's going to be like my potions, my morale and power potions, my food, anything that I just don't want to get rid of, I can't throw away. It's a quest item or it's armor that's a couple levels out. I like to have a bag 2, which I would normally use for crafting items, that sort of thing. And then I like to have a loot item or loot bag, which is going to be bag 4. So when we turn off edit mode, you see here we've got 3 bags. And that's what we're going to do. And that's how we'll use it. So most of our stuff, we'll be able to lock down some of the stuff up in here. That way when we sell it, we can't get rid of it. We can't accidentally sell it. That's always a big bonus. So let's see what we got here now in our inventory, because I know we got this awesome robe. We're going to throw that down here temporarily. See, and here's all our gift boxes, which I never usually open. There's a cloth robe. There's a letter we don't care about. Yep, here's my 10-year frame. Let's set that up real quick. We'll go to the 10-year Mordor frame. Look how cool that is. Man, I'm so cool. 6-year apprentice. So I bought the writing trait. And I bought the good writing trait. The, I guess it's Journeyman. And it's like 76 or 78 speed on your horses, which is faster than just most everybody's horse. So that's good. We're going to do that. As I see, here's my 12-year gift box. This should be our 1-year, yep. What is this? Attunement, we know all about that. +1 hope, +1 hope. Hope is cool. I don't ever use it. Look, here we got a steed already. That's really neat. See, a steed 62, morale 200. So with the Journeyman package, I think we can get that up higher to 68 or 72, 75, something like that. And we get to run around a little bit quicker. So we have the same cloak. It offers the same, it's just got different names. Well, who cares about that? Let's put that on. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. And put these down here in the corner because we're never going to use them. We'll put our horse there. We'll put our, what does this thing do? Title. Yeah, 7 stars title. Not sure what that did. We'll put our cosmetic item here in the corner, which we'll probably never use. Maybe we will. Who's this guy? Fellowship invitation, level 3. That's this guy. Sorry, bro. I'm a little busy right now. And looks like he's a minstrel. His hands are glowing. Yeah. Sorry. I'm gonna decline to play together. I know that's mean. Yeah, so let's check this out. We're just gonna rearrange this again. I still might just cut all this out. Five-year, 6-year, 7-year, 8-year, 9-year, 10-year, 11, and 12. Let's get that. And let's get that. Good God. Alright, so. Apprentice riding. All of your mounts are now 68% speed. Smell the roses. This is, okay, apprentice riding. This is your basic riding skill. Let's do that. I have a trait barring this action. 78%. Yep, that's what we want. And we're not going to waste our time with the smell of the roses. So let's just get rid of all that. So let's... Requires writing. Well, let's hold on to this until we get out of the intro area. Maybe that's part of the problem. And let's equip our Tather Dwarf made cloth. How about that? Looking kind of spiffy. Here's our old cloth robe. We're just going to pitch that. And looks like we're going to be on our way. So again, we're supposed to, for the purpose of this quest, we're trying to solve the riddle that Eladon has presented us about his father's dream. We're going to seek Marathon's insight on the riddle. And it looks like that person is over here. You can look at your mini-map up here in the corner and you'll see a little quest, or a little quest ring that tells you where they're at. And here she is. Let's say what up.
What do you make of this?
Megaven, I'm here to help solve the riddle. That is Elrond's dream. Look yonder, Clyfton Clowers. Thoron's hall belches smoke and soot, and the white snow of the mountains is black ere it touches the floor of the valley. Upon snow-colored black. What do you think? It is rather literal for a riddle. Let's go talk to the other guy. And here we go, Dorlas.
I was the one who led the party here.
He brought us here. He believes the Dour King is none other than Scrogrim, king of the Dorhans of old. There's only one problem with my logic. Scrogrim has been dead for many long years. He died here when he tried to raid a Helion for elves' relics that he believed would ensure his immortality. I hope I have not led my party astray, but my heart tells me Scrogrim is part of this story. So let's go relay the message back to Eladon.
Why did Dorolas lead us here? Skogrim is dead.
Oh, had I known, I never would have let this party come here. He believes he found the black snow dirtied from the Dorhan's slovenly stewardship of these halls. I will permit the investigation to continue, but I'm very skeptical and disappointed in Dorlas's judgment. Alright, whatever. That's on you. Let's take some awesome gloves. And we leveled up again. Let's equip our gloves. And whether Dorlas was right or wrong in leading us here, my heart warns me, and danger is near, as often the case in the wide world of late. Before getting started, everyone should be prepared. You are a runekeeper, as I see plainly, but have you mastered your skills? I fear that you will be tested as a warrior in these harsh mountains. You should speak with your trainer to make sure you're ready for what lies ahead. Okay. So, we have some basic skills down here. And the cool thing with a runekeeper, I don't know if anybody's ever played runekeeper before, but runekeepers can go damage and healing. They're very versatile. You have this thing right here. It's the attunement panel. And when you play or cast a damage skill, your attunement turns red, goes to the left, and you can then therefore cast higher, more powerful skills that require more attunement. When you cast healing skills, such as Prelude to Hope, your attunement goes to the right, turns green, or if you are already in the red, you'll drop 1 attunement level depending on what the skill says. And then there's also different groups of damage. So there's lightning damage here, which is what Scribe's Spark is. Lightning attack dealing 2% damage per battle attunement. So that's kind of neat. So say you have 3 battle attunement, you'll get 6% damage. That is anywhere from 6 to 10 lightning damage based off of our runestone, which we have equipped here. Then we have fiery damage. Now I've noticed that fire damage and lightning damage, those are the 2 main ones. Lightning damage can be used on the fly, meaning you don't have to stop. You can do it while walking, kind of like a hunter, which is really nice. Fire damage, you have to stop. There's induction usually involved with most of the fire damage. But sometimes they can be more powerful. This one here, Fiery Ridicule, 7 to 9 fire damage, increases 1% damage per battle attunement, and it stacks. You can stack it 3 times onto an enemy character, and each time it stacks, it's 2 to 3 fire damage every 2 seconds, lasting 10 seconds in total. So you can have up to 9 damage every 2 seconds for 10 seconds if you stack it 3 times. I'm going to rearrange some of these here. I'm going to leave our lightning stuff at the bottom. I'm going to leave our fire on control 1, so I'll have to hold down control to knock those out, and then I'll want shift for my healing skills, so I'll put all my healing skills up here. Shocking Words, a lightning attack dealing damage and stun duration per the attunement consumed, so that's another cool trick. This one's going to deliver 22 lightning damage, and it's going to consume all of your attunements. So say you have a full attunement bar, and you cast the Shocking Words, then it's going to cancel or neutralize your attunement. However, you're going to get maximum amount of damage because you're using the most attunement points. So we're going to stick this bad boy right there for now. We're probably going to rearrange these quite frequently as time goes on. Okay, so let's go talk to our trainer. Where's our trainer? Here's the trainer. That's annoying. Training.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Use skill Fiery Ridicule on the training dummy. Okay. Training dummy, Fiery Ridicule. See, here's the attunement. And you can see I've put this damage for 10 seconds. 2 to 3 damage every 2 seconds. And you can see the damage ticking away. -2, -2, -2. For 10 seconds, so that's cool. Oh, it deflected that. See, and you can stack it even though, so this is tier 1. Still says tier 1. Let's get it off again. We're just going to cast it row in a row. I guess it's not stacking because it's a dummy, but that's alright. Let's go ahead and close this out. And look, we got a brand new runestone. One that's pretty cool. 11 to 18 damage. That's not too bad. Not bad at all. It's a level 5 runestone. Let's equip it. Here's our crap gloves. One thing I like to do if we go to browse the shop. Well, go figure this is a bad example because it's a trainer. There's got to be something good around here. A weaponsmith, armorsmith. These guys, you can repair your stuff here. You can sell. And that's important. So what we're going to do is we're going to sell our gloves and we're going to sell our old runestone for money. If you hit the B as in Bravo key, that brings up your wallet. And you can see I have 3 silver coins and 42 copper. I'm probably going to constantly refer this to dollars and cents. And gold is, I'll probably just say gold. Whatever. Don't matter. Let's go tell Elladan that we're ready. We beat up the training dummy. Well done, Clyfton Clowers. You're a true warrior's heart. Learning the ways of the Runekeeper throughout your life is not an easy feat, but it is rewarding. Let's finish now. I will give Doralas's theory a chance since we're here. Metheron is not unconvinced either. We should investigate the ruins of Edahelion, the place where Skorogrim fell, to ensure that he is still dead. The elves watched him die, so if Skorogrim's grave is undisturbed, then the mystery will be even greater. Let's go talk to this lady about her memories of Elladan. And so we're going to get some good rewards. We're going to get some potions, which are going to heal us, and give us more power so we can cast more spells. So let's go ahead and accept that. Up here in the quest tracker, the white arrow points to where the next quest is. And if you hit M, you can check the map. It's up here in the Refuge of Eladon, the little quest ring. If you hold your mouse over the name of the quest, it'll flash. This tells you where you currently are. So we're going to follow the road. We still can't. A stupid writing trait. Let's try this apprentice writing. That didn't work. Requirements not met. Alright, we'll figure that out later. And off we go. Lots of running around. Tell you what, scenery is pretty good in this game. That's one positive thing I like about this game more than other MMOs is the look of it. Especially when graphics are turned all the way up. The game looks fantastic. Here's Dornell. Boy, she looks depressed. I am lucky to be alive after the injuries I bore that day in Edhelion fell. I do not think I have the will to go back to that place. It is only a shadow of its former glory now. Only pain remains. Let's talk to Nathariel about her memories of Edhelion. So she's got to be further up, and as you can see, the quest arrow points us that way. There's a little arrow. This also turns orange or yellow, flashes, when you're in the vicinity of a quest objective. And there she is. She looks daydreaming. I was here when Edhelion fell. I was a healer, but my strength in mending was not enough to mend the hurts caused by Skrogrim and the Dorhan warriors. I cannot return here without great sadness in my heart. It was such a needless war. He sought immortality in the relics we kept here, but only found death. Next is we're going to go talk to another person. And that person is going to be up here. That's right, up these stairs, if I remember correctly. Donagor. Memories I carry of this place and all those lost are a difficult burden to bear. It was across this bridge that brave Talagan brought the library's walls down upon Skrogrim and himself, thus putting an end to Skrogrim's lust for immortality. The walls smote them both as they crumbled. But that is a strange flower, one that I've never seen before. Is it familiar to you, dwarf? They're talking about this red thing over there. But no, it is not. I've never seen that. So we're going to get some of these potions, which is cool. We're going to finish now. We're going to level up. Bonus. You are the dwarf that discovered Skrogrim's body some years ago, are you not? It was the ruin cellar of Edhelion's library that you came upon, above which Skrogrim Dorhan fell to his doom after attacked my fair city. The mine is just down the mountainside from here. You should perhaps continue your search where it started and see if his body lies preserved there still. For my part, I have no wish to look upon Skrogrim again. So we're going to go into the cave. We're coming up here on a half an hour already. And I think we're going to go ahead, we'll accept this quest. This quest is going to give us some shoes, because right now we're running around with some crap shoes. You can see they look like we got them out of Kmart. Look pretty old. They're not going to last if we're going to take the long trek to Mordor. But yeah, so we're going to have to defeat the pests near Skrogrim's body. We'll go ahead and accept that. Real quick, we've got these 2 potions. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to rearrange our crap here in our bags, because I like to set things up like the following. I like to put my morale potions on top, my power potions on the second line. Another thing we can do is we'll put links to them here. Makes it easier to use. We'll have to update those, but this basically gives us 300 morale. This one gives us 300 power. You can see it's pretty good. Our current morale is 211. Our power is 195. So we have to go defeat these pests on the next episode, and that's what we're going to do. It should be a good one. I want to thank everybody for tuning in today. Again, this is my first video. This is going to be a Lord of the Rings Let's Play. I've created a Rune Keeper from scratch. We're going to go through the numbers here. We're going to play a little, what do you call it? Well, I guess role-playing, because we're going to try to go through the story. We're going to experience Lord of the Rings the way the game makers wanted us to. Instead of people just flying through and power leveling. We're not going to try to worry about leveling immediately. We're going to try to enjoy the story. But yeah, please go ahead, give us a like, give us a subscribe here on my channel. Leave me a comment, and I would love to see your comments on this. I will definitely be responding to you. If you have any suggestions on different things or different ideas, don't be afraid either to put those in the comments. Again, thanks everybody for watching. This is Clyfton Clowers. We'll see you on the next episode.